Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll look at one of the most beautiful and dramatic stories in the Quran about the idols destroyed by Prophet Ibrahim, as 1. A world lost in darkness. The story begins in ancient Mesopotamia, in a nation governed by the arrogant King Nimrod. Ibrahim's people, notably his father Azar, were accomplished idol makers. They adored wooden and stone statues that they had fashioned themselves. They believed that these idols could benefit them, harm them, or answer their prayers. The entire civilization became lost in the darkness of shirk. 2. A young boy asks questions. Ibrahim, A.S., was an extremely brilliant and thoughtful young boy. He applied his powers of observation and logic. He stared at the idols and wondered, how can these statues, which cannot see, hear, or move, be gods? How can they help anyone? He began to examine the beliefs that everyone around him mindlessly accepted. His first task was to speak with the person closest to him, his father. 3. The conversation with his father Ibrahim, A.S., approached his father respectfully and wisely. He responded, "O my father, why do you worship that which does not hear and does not see and will not benefit you at all?" Quran, 1942. He sought to use reason to persuade his father to worship the one, true God rather than idols. But his father ignored his advice and even threatened to stone him if he didn't stop. 4. A plan to expose the truth. Ibrahim, A.S., realized he needed to show the people the truth in a way that they couldn't ignore. He proposed a clever strategy. During a festival when everyone was out of town, he sneaked into the main temple, where all the magnificent idols were housed. He noticed the food offerings placed in front of them. 5. Smashing the idols, except one. Ibrahim, A.S., took an axe and shattered all of the small idols, leaving their broken parts on the floor. However, he left the largest idol intact. He put the axe around the neck of the large idol, making it appear as if it was the one who destroyed the others. His purpose was to let the masses understand the ridiculousness of their worship. 6. Who did this to our gods? When the people returned from festival, they were astounded and angry. They exclaimed, "Who has done this to our gods? He is definitely one of the wrongdoers." 2159. Some people remembered that a young guy named Ibrahim had been speaking out against the idols, so they summoned him to be questioned. 7. The brilliant reply, "Ask the big one." Ibrahim, A.S., remained calm as they sought an explanation. Using the logic they could not understand, he pointed to the huge idol and stated, "Rather, this, the largest of them, did it. Ask them if they should be able to speak." Quran 2163. How could they respect something that couldn't defend itself, let alone cause harm? 8. The people are speechless and angry. The people were left speechless. In their hearts they knew he was right. The Quran says, "So they returned to blaming themselves and said to each other, 'Indeed, you are the wrongdoers.'" Quran 2164. But instead of accepting the truth, their pride took over. They decided to punish Ibrahim severely for his challenge. 9. Facing the tyrant King Nimrod. They took Ibrahim before King Nimrod, who claimed to be God himself. Ibrahim, AIS, would not back down. He confronted Nimrod with the ultimate reasoning of Tawhid. When Nimrod arrogantly declared that he had the power to grant life and death, Ibrahim, AIS, responded that Allah causes the sun to rise from the east and dared him to do the same from the west, but he couldn't. 10. The punishment. The great fire. The people and their king became enraged and determined to make an example of Ibrahim. They created a large bonfire and threw him into the fire. They were confident they had finally silenced him. 11. Allah's miracle. "O fire, be cool." But Allah, the all-powerful, had the final say. He issued a command that defied the laws of nature. O fire, be coolness and safety upon Ibrahim. Quran 21:69. A miraculous event occurred. The fire dropped its heat rapidly, becoming cool and safe for Ibrahim. He sat in the center of the flames, perfectly uninjured. 12. The legacy of courage and Tawhid. Ibrahim, A.S., walked out of the fire, shielded by Allah. His powerful use of logic, unwavering courage, and complete trust in Allah, tawakkul, left a lasting legacy for all of humanity. Because of his unwavering faith, he is known as Khalilullah. His story teaches us to use our intellect, stand up for the truth with wisdom, and always believe that Allah is our best protector. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos.